Hello, it's Reija and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my most recent art wrap-up, which covers the end of 2020, so November and December. And without further ado, let's get started because we have a lot of ground to cover. So I didn't do an art wrap-up for the month of November because I really didn't get a whole lot done. But then I got struck by inspiration in December and drew a whole lot. So I just thought that I will combine the two and share with you all of the art that I managed to cook up in the end tail of the year. Starting with these little poison bottles. I'm thinking of coming up with a sort of sticker set for all of these. I am probably going to continue this sheet and draw a few more bottles. Then I'm going to scan them and color them digitally and see which color palettes I like most. And then I'm going to pick some and make a sticker sheet that's maybe has like 5 or 6 designs. Because I love stickers and I love them for bullet journaling. So I'm basically trying to come up with designs that I would want to use for bullet journaling, essentially. So yeah, this was the first thing I drew. Then I started planning for a future cosplay that I want to do. I want to do sort of like an original druid character, and I want to create a staff with LED lights and everything. So I started doing like studies of geodes and crystals. And now I'm in the process of trying to learn how to 3D model so that I can 3D model a geode that I can print out and then cast in resin. It's a long process, but it's fun. So this was basically done in watercolor, and then I inked some of them. I especially liked how this one and this one turned out. I basically made this one first, and then Diana from Bookish Dye said that it reminded her of the Bi flag. So essentially all of the others are representations of various LGBTQI plus flags. And yeah, I might paint more of these, and I might do another sticker sheet for like my bullet journal attempts. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. And then this one was basically a practice run. I basically wanted to do an exercise where I don't erase anything. So basically drawing with intent and just, you know, not using an eraser. And so it has some anatomical missteps. The placement of the eyes and the jawline I'm not super fond of, but I'm glad I did the exercise. I'm glad that I, you know, am trying to figure out where I need to improve, and also getting more confident with my sketching and getting more confident with my drawing so that I don't always have the need to like erase everything and start again. So yeah, this is just, I think it was a 10-minute sketch. So yeah, also Andrea from Infinite Text insulted me by saying that it looks like a quote from A Name with the Wind, which I found so sad because I don't like quote as a character. But I forgive you, Andrea, I forgive you. But it was just a funny little anecdote that I thought I should mention. And then this one was a little comic that I drew just because of like an inside joke between me and my partner, because I asked them to like help me buy something, and they were like, do I look like I'm made of money? And then we made this comic together, and it was just a fun little quick thing. And I still think that it's like, it's so stupid, but I still think that it's kind of funny. And then I started working on something for my channel. This is going to be my new channel art, and I'm trying to sort of figure out various different finches of different sort of D&D classes. So the first one is a cleric, and then I'm gonna draw a paladin, a bard, etc. And this one is the inked version, and now I should just scan it and color it, and then hopefully you will see an updated intro animation in the near future with this character in it. Hopefully. I need to step up and you know, get off my procrastination game and actually finish things. But I'm so far I'm super proud of how this is turning out. And then I drew this character. Sorry for the censorship, but I don't want YouTube to like ban me or anything. I just wanted to draw a sort of plus size, ample-bodied figure. I wanted to try drawing some more like organic shapes. I wanted to try drawing something without heavy use of inking. So basically I just did a pencil sketch, and then I started coloring on top of it, and I only inked parts of the work to sort of keep a more soft looking atmosphere for the picture. And yeah, I'm really pleased with how it turned out, especially the frame. I am very proud how I managed to render the wood. And the final piece that I drew in December was this one. It took a long time, and I started from the eyes. The eyes were the very first thing that I drew, and then the lips, and everything sort of built from there. And I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I could have done better with the hair. I feel like I still have a ways to go with rendering like black hair textures. But I also think that you can't get better unless you practice. So that's why I want to draw more black characters with natural hair, because that allows me ways to improve my art and improve my skills. And you know, it's better to try to draw different kinds of people, so you don't get used to one type of face, and then you start to experience, you know, the same face syndrome where every single character that you draw looks exactly the same. I don't want that to happen, so I want to challenge myself by drawing people with different ethnicities, people with different body types, different hair, etc. And I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I'm especially pleased with the roses and the headscarf, and also the way I managed to render the lips. So, yeah. Tell me in the comments, do you like this? And also, which one of all of the drawings that I did was your favorite? And let me know in the comments what do you think? Am I improving? I've shown you 4 months worth of art now. Do you think that I'm improving? Do you think I have some ways to go? What do you want me to draw? Like what kind of drawings would you like to see? And where do you think I could keep challenging myself? I would very much like to know that. And once again, if you got this far in the video, please leave me like a art brush or a color palette emoji down in the comments so I know that you were here. And I will see you in the next video very soon. Bye bye!